Hello gentlemen, it's Mr. Brown coming at you with another short video lecture. Today we're going to be talking about personal essay, so fly with me and here we go. Personal essay is a non-fiction essay in which an author expresses an opinion or provides some insight based on personal experiences. In this essay, Kielburger recounts the experiences that opened his eyes to child labor around the world. From trading t-shirts with a young man named Jose to petitioning world leaders, the essay is told from his 16-year-old perspective, which hopefully demonstrates that the people who are making great changes in the world can be just like you and I. The essay maybe wouldn't have the same impact if he was just telling us these people's stories. The fact that he describes himself as just another North American teen is meant to show that we too can participate in bettering our world. Personal essays are told from the author's perspective. These are their own opinions, personal ideas that cannot be proven true. And their tone is also going to reveal a lot about how they feel about that subject. So, in the essay, we see line 17, "That day changed my life forever." And what does that reveal about Kielburger? It reveals that he is affected by the stories and hardships of others. So looking at Analyze the Text on page 314, we see that number 1 asks us to look at cause and effect. Why did the story about the murdered boy have such a strong impact on Kielburger? And we could say that Kielburger was the same age as the murdered Pakistani boy who had lived as a slave. The sudden awareness of injustice against a boy like him caused Kielburger to act like his hero Superman and try to save the world. Number 2 asks us to infer, what words would you use to describe Kielburger, and why are those descriptions fitting? Kielburger is compassionate because he cares about children who are struggling and suffering. He is hopeful because he believes that poor people's lives can improve. He is motivated because he started his own organization and became an activist. It's worth noting that at 38 years old, Kielburger is still working to help end child suffering around the world with his new organization, We. Number 3, analyze. Reread lines 37 through 54. Why does Kielburger provide this information? What effect might he hope this section has on the reader? Kielburger gives us facts and figures to support his claim that poverty can be ended. He probably hopes that readers will consider spending money on poor people instead of on luxury items like cosmetics and ice cream to help end world poverty. Number 4, draw conclusions. What is Kielburger's purpose in saying that he is gifted? Kielburger says that he and everyone in the world is gifted. The gifts are unique talents that people can share with one another, such as the ability to build things, play sports, heal others, or make money. His purpose is to emphasize the great potential of every person and the connectedness of everyone in the world. Everybody together can make change happen. Number 5, analyze. How does Kielburger connect the introduction and conclusion of his essay? The essay introduction and conclusion both refer to Superman. In the introduction, Kielburger presents Superman as a child's fantasy hero. In the conclusion, he says that everyone has the power to be a real Superman and end real evils in this world. And number 6, evaluate. Reread lines 94 through 108. Is Kielburger's statement that the heart of a street child valid? Why do you think that? Well, one side could say it is valid because if people behaved less selfishly and shared what they had, the world would be a better place. Selfishness about things, land, and beliefs are what cause fights, wars, and injustice. The other side could say it's not valid because world suffering can't be reduced by people acting like street children and sharing what they have. That's too simple a view of how economies work in the real world. That'll do it for today, boys. I hope you're all doing well out there, and don't hesitate to shoot me an email if I can answer any questions.